Good morning. You're in the loop. Every week we talk with the people who make San Antonio a better place to live. Thanks for joining us in the loop. Here's your host, Milton Glueck.
And welcome to In the Loop. I'm Milton Glueck, and that's what we do. We get you caught up with the people, the organizations that are making San Antonio a better place to live. I have a feeling with our next guest, we are going to just cover a gamut of different information that's about San Antonio, that's about sports, about medicine. We got a lot to cover, Doc.
We sure do.
All right. Our guest today, Dr. Annette Zaharoff, and she is going to talk to us about a variety of things, but I want to start off with the Mayor's Fitness Council, because this is kind of exciting.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
And it's a big challenge for San Antonio. So what is your role in the Mayor's Fitness Council? And well, maybe what we should do is also talk about what is the mission of the Mayor's Fitness Council.
Well, first, the mission for that council really came under the directive of an initiative called SA 2020. And it was really a component to help bring health and fitness to all citizens and residents of the San Antonio area. So it's a very, very important mission for, at that time, Mayor Castro to start. He started that initiative. The Mayor's Fitness Council fell under that heading. And as part of that, the city actually obtained a grant called the CPPW grant that created certain directives for us to deliver. One of those was to actually provide an active living plan for San Antonio. My involvement started at that time as I became the chair for the Active Living Council, which was part of the Mayor's Fitness Council, and this direction of creating a master plan for San Antonio was performed at that time.
All right, so tell me what the mission of the Active Living Council is.
Oh, very parallel to the Mayor's Fitness Council. It is really to make sure that there's accessibility for activity for all citizens to be active and to make activity the easy choice for people in San Antonio.
All right, now that's okay, no pun intended. That's a big hill to climb, although climbing big hills would be a good activity. But that's there's challenges that you face in that. It seems like we're becoming a more sedimentary, I think that's the right word, society. So what challenges do you face, and kind of what is the council doing with us?
Well, those are, you're absolutely correct. I mean, it's a whole behavioral lifestyle change to really have activity be the norm. So the things that we really look at is, one, we have to look at our environment. If we're asking people to go walk, but there are no lights at a park, there's no accessibility, it's unsafe, that's very, very difficult for any resident to even just walk to the store or walk to school. So one of the things is that we are looking at the infrastructure. At this time, the city's actually developing a new comprehensive plan for the city. And we're definitely trying to put a voice to the table to say activity, making our citizens active has to do from everything from infrastructure to health to schools and education to all the resources that we have available to make active living the easy choice for people here in town.
All right, so let's talk about infrastructure. Like you say, that getting out. If you want to walk, but there's no safe place to walk, you're not going to walk. So what are some things that you guys are kind of looking at for the future? Is it just more parks? Is it?
Well, it's really a combination of things. I mean, one of the really great initiatives that you can take a look at right now that the Mayor's Fitness Council has been involved in is called Fitness in the Park. So literally small amounts of money have been contributed to neighborhood areas to make it easy for the people in those neighborhoods to go to a park, go through a little circuit training, have a fitness Zumba class, a NIA class, different types of activities that they can do just walking down the street. So I think that there's been a tremendous result from that. The numbers that have participated in that have only grown year to year. I think another initiative that you can take a look at is the YMCA is now sponsoring a program started from the Mayor's Fitness Council in the city called Ciclovia.
Which is very, very popular.
Exactly. And this has to do with just people getting out, families and neighbors and people as a group going to the streets and saying, hey, we just want to walk, we want to bike, we just want to be outdoors. So I think seeing those large numbers of people starting to understand that you can be active, it doesn't mean fit, it means just activity. And I think that is slowly starting to show up.
How do you judge your success? Because I think you're right. I think that people are, there's a little mindset that's changing and that people are are expecting more opportunity. And with Ciclovia, that's tremendously popular. So, but that's me judging it just based on kind of what I see in everyday stuff. How are you guys judging the success of these programs?
Well, this definitely, as you started out by saying, is a very new initiative for San Antonio. So one of the things is really just starting to be able to document participation. If we had 0 to start with, and now we have 40 to 60,000 people showing up at a Ciclovia, I mean, that's showing us that return on investment is really making a difference. So I think one of the things is really these metrics. How do we measure our success is definitely part of the participation. Taking a look at some of the other initiatives that have been brought on, such as being able to have a voice in our comprehensive plan, taking a look at the political side of this as well as the resident side. So I think there are a number of programs that if you are going on the website of fitcitysa.com, you can take a look at a lot of the initiatives that have started and are continuing and have grown. There are other things like collaborations with school districts, so we can have shared use agreements with schools that actually have facilities to share with their neighborhoods after hours. There's a student ambassador program that actually makes students in schools from every school district in San Antonio representatives for health and fitness. So among their peers, they're showing people that, hey, we have a voice, we can make a difference, and it's really been monumental to see the change in attitude even at all those levels.